Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft, and welcome to Constellation, a robot I was going to show you quite some time ago. However, with the changes to rudders, it actually broke. Completely and utterly broke in every single way. It was no longer functioning. So I've made a few changes. Originally, it was essentially a drone, very similar to my tier 4 drone, the floaty boaty. Constellation was just that. It was thrusters, helium, and was a single rudder. But with changes to the rudders, I've had to, of course, adapt the robot. And thus, you see in front of you an actual bomber, a flyer. It's no longer a drone, but is a very interesting thing to fly because I haven't changed it much other than adding the wings. So it still feels very much like a drone, except for it has an extremely sharp turning circle and the ability to do a flip like you just saw. So turn, whee. So you can see it can turn on the spot very easily. Also, it stops itself as soon as you let go of the thrusters, and it does have a few backwards thrusters which it had before. So it can just stop dead in its tracks and just hover in place if it needs to, which is wonderful. So if this wants to get somewhere, although it's not the fastest thing in the world, because it has gone for quite heavy armour in places, that's why it's got some tier 8 armour despite being in tier 7, it's actually quite hard to kill outright, and that's the purpose, since my other drone could be one-shot killed very easily. Its core is actually very lightly triforced. It's good in most ways. I've yet to test it in a game though, so I am very keen to test it out. It does feel like I'm using a drone, except for it's a bit more stable when you're turning, but as I say, the turning can be extremely quick. The joy of freezing up because of the practice mode, eh? Perhaps I should stop killing the bots, causing them to respawn. That could always help. But as you can see, the biggest problem with it though is the speed. It's not exactly that fast. Also, I thought my turning was less sharp then, just rammed right into it. So we'll see how it does. We will see how it does. I think its biggest strength is going to be its ability to hide in places, as its controls are, honestly, although I've said drone a few times, are almost helicopter-like when it comes to going up and down when it's stationary. So if I wanted to get behind this rock and hide from someone, it's very easy just to stay still and just wait until something comes our way. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get into a game and see how it fares. Pew. Okay, and here we are with the first match. Let's hope it goes well and we get a lovely win bonus straight away. The enemy team does scare me a little. They have 2 plasma bombers, 2 interceptors, and a rail. So there's 5 things I want to kind of stay away from. Because of my sheer lack of speed, it can be a bit easy if I'm not paying attention for a plasma bomber to simply go, and you're dead. So we've got to be a bit careful about that. So I'm probably going to stick with the group and let's just pretend we're a hover. I'm actually considering adding hover discs to this bot so it can hover along the floor. But that would require a change of how my plasmas are positioned. And there's one of the interceptors straight away. Not the best start. But we do get the rail there a little bit, and we can swoop around and, oh, sadly not finish it off, but still. Interceptor coming after us again, so make sure we do a bit of a dodge, and let's go for you, and we get the in-air shot, a beautiful shot there. Thank you, medics, thank you. You may have a very common design, but I love you nonetheless. Well, that's a really well-designed flyer. Took a beating before finally going down. Let's go down ourselves and try and steal the kill, which we did, question mark? I can't actually see how many kills we've got because my FPS counter is currently covering it. There's another plasma bomb. I was scared it might be interceptor. Both of these are healers. Ooh, oh wow, directly underneath him. I forgot, we can actually stay still. We're not a regular flyer. Now we should move though, because he's going to target upwards, which is fine. Darn, I am terrible with aiming. I keep on not letting my guns change target. They were still facing backwards when I shot, well sideways at that point. And no point in shooting, would have been a miss. There's an interceptor, let's fire and move. Let's get down before it takes us down. There we go. Oops, there's a turn the wrong way there. Was almost our death, but thankfully the medic is here to help us. Interceptors are really what I fear the most on this bot. It does not deal with them well. Being shot from the top ruins it. Again with the not letting of the plasma move. Lavrix, learn how to play, mate. We've got quite a few kills though, we haven't done too badly. Okay, he's the last fellow, so let's make sure we stay above him, and then that way we won't be able to shoot down. He's faster than us, which is a shame. See, I'm not really saying this bot's viable, I just like how it controls. I'm going to try and build something perhaps in tier 9, which will work with a similar kind of structure. Oh, how's that a miss? I can't believe it. And he tried to shoot us, he failed, and we succeeded on hitting him. He's only got one gun left and he's dead. Okay, lovely. GG. Okay, that was a good first match. Sadly didn't get that kill, which I thought I might have. Well, still got 1 kill, 3 assists, so I'm more than happy with that 28k RP. Not bad for tier 7, not bad at all. So, what does this need to change? I think electroplating would be really good. So currently the problem is, this bot was built to be finished before we added rudders. And was designed to be a lot faster than it is currently, because I've had to actually downgrade the thrusters to incorporate more rudders. So I'm actually thinking perhaps it would be best if we change the rudders down a tier. Clink and clink, which would actually make them a small hitbox as well, which would be nice. Darn, okay, let's buy another tier 6 rudder quickly. Where are you, tier 6? There we are. So the idea is now we can have more RP to play with, so we can actually upgrade some of our thrusters back from tier 6 to tier 7, from tier 5 to tier 7, and once again tier 5 to tier 7. Now that should provide a quite significant speed boost, honestly. I'm hoping it will. We can actually fit some more on now. I've got some space. If we actually, do I think I'll have enough ranking for the 2? Well, I'm about to find out since I find a decent place to put them. We have backwards thrusters there, which I want to keep. We can put them there. We could put them there if we delete that and that, which I wish you will. Okay, this should make us significantly faster. So let's get into another match and see if the improvements were actually improvements after all. And we are back with the improvements we've just made. Let's see how well it will do. The enemy once again has 1 interceptor this time, not 2, but still has interceptors, and has several rails. Okay, yeah, we're definitely faster. Yeah, that's just outright better. It actually feels better to control as well. Wonderful. So we have a faster version of what we had before, so that should help us quite a lot. Apparently someone has 2 tier 9 SMGs. Well done. I have 3... No, wait, no, they're not tier 9. I was going to say, I have 3 tier 8 plasmas, which are 1 over tiered. For some reason, I thought we were in tier 8. Ooh, that looks horrible. Okay, shoot and run, shoot and run. Oh, lovely bit of damage, yeah, spread out to everyone. They're all clumped up lovingly there for me. And fire again. Oh, darn it. Down we go, and let's try and let loose a volley there. Damn, that thing rolls at just such a bad moment there. I must get a kill. Give it to me. Thank you. Did he just kill our guy? Wow, he almost crippled him there. A very valiant last stand there by our by the enemy plasma. Now, where are the enemies? Oh, my lord, they're the enemies. Hello, Rail. Aha! Your face has been pummeled in by plasmary death. Just about got you there. Okay, with several enemies coming up. I really want to try and get him. We killed him before he could take another shot. Let's get down. The SMG doesn't target us. Perhaps we can help out. No, we can't. Okay. He's being healed as well, which really sucks for us. Ooh, the medic's revealed himself. So is a plasma. The medic's our big concern. Okay, got his leg off, so at least walking's gonna be a bit difficult for him. SMG's there. Oh, beautiful! I kill. Why couldn't this be the first match? It's gonna be a win, but it's gonna be an epic win. We haven't even lost anyone yet. Going for the plasma. Should have really went for the medic. That copter is awesome, by the way. I am going to make an SMG copter soon. That's probably the next build I'm going to do on a side note. So that'll be the next build video. I want to make a sturdy copter, and something like that is probably what it's going to be like. That's really cool. Except for heavier shielding and probably 3 at minimum rotor blades, because how easy they can be knocked off. Probably going for 4. Darn it. Okay, well, that was brilliant. GG. 3 TX1 ranked players. GG. Sorry. There we go, 3 kills, 2 assists, and we got 16k. Oh, that'd have been so much better. Oh well. We did well there. I'm proud of myself there. We played well and did an awful lot of damage to the enemy. And I've just added more thrusters. Wait, how many forward thrusters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh wait, did I count those 2? Quick count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we've actually gone past the limit here, so let's cull some. So 1, 2, 3 just got destroyed. So that'll make it so we're actually okay now. Yeah, so we now have a, so we can add, oh no, it's going to be diminishing returns, but I'm going to replace the two there with higher tier ones, so that they're not punishing us quite so much, essentially is what I was going to say there. Because what happens is, certain threads, as you add more thrusters, you end up getting diminishing returns, which will weaken how much thrust all the thrusters are giving by a percentage. So it makes it, although it does still add to the overall thrust, if you're using low tier thrusters, it can really mess up how the thrust mechanism actually works. So having that low tier one here, which is like, I think it was tier 4, yeah, was really messing us up there. So you probably should gain a bit of speed from that little increase. Okay, so back again in a second. Thankfully, it's only thrusters which point in a single direction, by the way, before people say. So let's say if I had 13 facing one way, 13 facing the other way, it'd be fine, because it hasn't gone up to the 14 cap yet. So, back in a second, or at least I think it's 14 before I start diminishing. I will look at that before the match. Okay, we're about to start the next match. I've started recording a little bit early just to make some clarifications about what I was just saying. I was so close. It's actually 15, which means, yes, we have exactly 15 now, so we won't get any diminishing returns. And it's actually up to 25, so once you have 15, each thruster will add less, and, well, it's really weird how they do it, because it doesn't go off the last thruster you added. It's simply each thruster is downscaled by a percentage, and that's the problem. It's a percentage thing, so so adding a tier 1 thruster, if you have already 15 tier 10s, is really bad, because they all go down by a percentage. So the tier 1 thruster is only losing 10% of its thrust, but so are all the tier 10s. I don't think it's 10%, but obviously, because that'll be down too quickly, but you get the idea. And then after the 25th thruster you add, you're actually getting no bonus whatsoever. So I'm sure math people could figure out how that works. Of course, that's taken into account as if they were all the same tier. So let's carry on, shall we? Yeah, we're a lot faster now. The problem is we're actually sliding more than we used to be, because that extra speed and how the backwards thruster works. Oh, already been spotted. That means I do not want to go ahead. Damn, missed the spot. I can see him at least. I know where he is. There's a rail looking at us because we were spotted, so that's why I'm going back. Don't want to go forward again. There we go, until I'm actually unspotted. Don't really want the guys on the floor to see where I am. Wonder what that guy was. If it was an SMG, it would have shot at me. If it was a rail, it would have shot at me. Leading me to believe that guy was a plasma, and I have no idea where he is, because I didn't have enough spare points to put on a freaking radar. Okay, he left. I thought he was going to stick around. Slow down, backwards thrusters on. Anything on the ground here to shoot at? Nope. Aha, there's an enemy there. Spot him, move down, there's a plasma bomber, not so much. I didn't look what the enemy had, which I really should have since we had so much time. Spot them all for the team. And go for the medic copter and miss horribly. But at least we hit the guy underneath. Oh, that copter. I know your pain, sir, I know your pain. SMGs like tier 6, 7, 8, 9 are horrendously powerful. I'm not going to say unfairly so, it's just because they're the only guns you can actually over-tier with your current tier tokens, so you get a lot of them from the games. Oh, the rail shot and missed, thankfully. Darn, hit the second shot, but actually didn't take out anything of use. Hello there, Mr. Medic. Would you do me the hugest favour and heal me up? Thank you. Wow, aggressive medicopter, and we hit him on the way past. Lovely. He's trying to get the kill there for the medic. So we've stopped that lovingly. I keep saying lovingly today. I don't know how it got in my head, but it did. Darn. Am I lagging? Is it? No, it's just random people. Not everyone's jumping around, so it isn't me. It isn't the server, so it must be certain people currently suffering. There we go. Took out most of that rail. He's no longer really a concern. Let's see if we can hit him again. We can't. There is a rail over there. We should be a bit more concerned about since he can still fire. Did a bit of damage. Let's go away. Is that medicopter still alive? How is that thing still alive? Oh dear, we mostly only have medics left. That's actually a huge concern. We need to essentially almost one-shot kill things at this stage, because then medic's going to heal them up faster than we can jump out and do damage every time. The SMG is waiting for me. See, once I get that rail tank at least. Oh Christ! All three hit as well. Okay, I'm just gonna go full on aggression here. Gift to you. Oh, he's like a huge block, and it's not doing damage with plasma. I've hit you more times than you have hit me. It's unfair. Oh, we're dead. I couldn't be bothered just to wait around there. It was going to be a slow and painful death if I just stayed there. Yeah, hit him one more time before we die. Haha! Oh. Oh, how do you still have so many guns left? Either that's amazing Triforcing, or he really is just a cube of armor. And by how much damage I've seen him take, I think he was just a cube of armor. We survived remarkably long. We've actually got the... Oh no, I was hoping he was the fellow I was bombing at the end. Yeah, he is just a cube of armor. Okay. With Triforcing now, I actually think about it, because I was looking at it. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That didn't go too well. We had such a good second match though. Okay, let's try again. Let's have at least one more match, perhaps two. Back in a second. Okay then, next match. Let's see how this one goes. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive now. I don't mind dying early on, as long as we have fun. So what I'm going to do is go straight down the crevice, straight around, and see if we can pick off anyone who's just, you know, hiding on the cliffs and such. Perhaps a vulnerable rail, which isn't made out of pure armor blocks. That'd be rather nice. Yeah, this thing just kind of slides now. I think I have a lot of thinking at the moment, but I do believe that I may consider changing the back rudder for an upwards facing rudder, a vertical rudder, as that should give it... see, that's probably... It'll give it a more traditional turn, but then our only good thing with this bot is its turning circle, which is going to be completely removed if I do that. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Okay, let's be careful. Let's be very, very careful. There's an enemy, which is probably a rail, if it is. Who's currently being bombed and probably won't focus on me. There's a plasma there just spotted me, so I've got to be careful. Yep, I knew that was coming. Let's see if we can shoot off the legs of that fellow. We can almost. Aha! There we go. Down he goes. Down she goes. And then destroying the medic as well, going down and hiding away from the plasma copter who was trying to get us. We apparently changed target last second there. What's that? There's an SMG tank and a little bomber who just crashed next to him. Let's go for the SMG. Oh! Glorious. After feeling so weak shooting that rail made out of blocks before, I feel very, very good right now. Can we perhaps... Oh no! What a weird... Wow, he's lagging like hell. And he has Tesla as well. What a bizarre thing. Is it essentially a thruster stick with... Yeah, that was a thruster stick with rotor. But not only that, he's lagging, which doesn't help matters. Oh no! Our ally completely blocked our shot. There we go. Second shot, however, got him, and let's see if we can help out here. Probably not. Oh, so close. Okay, to get him... Okay, let's go and help Cap. Let's just finish off the match. He's shooting down there, I'm not sure why. Perhaps I'm getting a bit of server lag, because only certain people are lagging, but a lot of them are. So I'm thinking perhaps certain servers are still a bit unstable at the moment. I know they've been having a few difficulties the last few days, ever since the hover disk patch. Let's just get down, 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 and then there we go. Rectify, which will allow us to stick on the floor until the rectifying is over. There's actually 3 people left. Never mind, I didn't realise that. I wasn't looking at the side. I thought that copter was the last fellow. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, we almost had it then. Oh, hello. The SMG cube comes to fight. Please don't say he actually got a kill before he died. No, he didn't. Good. That'd have been very shameful for our team. Aha! There we go. Graceful. That was a nice match, now wasn't it? You see, aggression, certain threats, pays off. The question is, shall we have another match? Did I say Mega Bay for a second before it loaded in? Okay, lovely. I don't know. I don't really like this bot too much, honestly, after playing it. I know there's so many things, so before you say anything, certain threats, I know it doesn't have a radar jammer, because I'm already struggling with ranking as it is, and I really can't be bothered to add actively functioning things. I do know that probably would have saved my ass a few times, but I wanted to make sure the speed was okay and everything. I think it takes damage okay. I think it turns pretty well. Its speed is certainly better since we upgraded it, and it is quite enjoyable to actually use, but I think it's just not good. Although it has proven to be useful in some matches. I don't know. I'm of 3 or 4 minds of this robot, honestly. I think altering it to be a regular bomber, taking away a lot of the helium and such is probably the better idea, because this takes up so much ranking. Allow me to demonstrate. That was just 2 blocks. Look at the ranking meter. It's a full, I'd say 16th of the bar just gone in 1 block. Look how many blocks I've got. I mean, you could almost argue I'd almost scrape tier 6 if I removed all of it. There's a good, I think it's got 30 helium blocks in this thing because of its weight. Sorry, 13. So I think it was an odd number in the end. 1, 2, 3. There's actually one there, it's just invisible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it has definitely more than 13. Probably has about almost 20 actually. Now look at it, and some lower tier helium blocks. Can't remember adding those. So yeah, I think I'm going to be making a bomber, but I say I'll probably be making a helicopter of some kind soon. I've actually considered making this a helicopter by taking away the blades and keeping the helium. Just doesn't work very well. But yeah, I'll probably be making a SMG copter in a higher tier in the future video to try and make it a tanky interceptor, and that will be the next video we'll probably see. Maybe. Next build video, certainly. So, that ramble aside, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, likes, favorites, shares, comments. Of course, help out the channel, help out me loads, and show that Robocraft is a series you are interested in. So, thank you, goodbye, have a lovely day, do take care, and until next time, toodle pip. Today, we say goodbye to a friend, a robot of great esteem, and a loved one. Goodbye, Constellation. Da 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 da